I used the last of the salve yesterday, but this cut still stings. What to do?
You're not out of salve. I restocked your medical supplies this morning.
You did? Ah, that's great. Thank you, Cordelia. You never miss a detail, do you?
I just like to stay on top of things. By taking stock of everyone's equipment, I know when anything needs replacing.
Wait, you keep track of everyone's equipment? All in your head?
Of course. Imagine the chaos if our potions and equipment ran out at the same time.
God, I can certainly see why everyone calls you a genius.
Do not call me that!
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
No, of course you didn't. Please, forgive me. It's just that my superiors called me that from the moment I joined the Knights. It was so very hard sometimes. Little Lady Genius, they called me. They teased and taunted me.
Oh.
They mocked me, too. My appearance and my javelin technique.
Gracious, I had no idea members of the Pegasus Knights could be so spiteful. I assure you, when I called you a genius, I meant it only as a compliment.
I know. I'm just overly sensitive, that's all.
Well, if you ever need to talk, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, what do you think of this javelin? I'm not sure about the balance myself.
I meant if you ever need to talk about, you know what, never mind.
Robin, look! I crafted a new javelin based on your feedback.
You made one?
Yes?
As in you forged it yourself? You didn't assemble it, from a kit or something?
No, I cut a sapling, fashioned a grip, and hammered the point in the forge. I suppose I could have waited around for the javelin fairy, but she's so unpredictable. Here, look. See the pattern on the shaft? It's my own design. Well, what do you think?
I think that I wasn't expecting you to go and fashion a whole javelin from scratch. You really are a genius.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, Sorry. I know you're sensitive about that word. I take it back. Anyway, I'm glad I was able to help. If there's anything else I can do...
Robin, you are far too kind. Why, if I... No, wait. We can't be doing this. People will get the wrong idea.
Doing what? What wrong idea?
If you're so kind to me all the time, people will start to think we're friends.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. But why would that be so bad? We are friends, aren't we?
Do you think so? Truly?
Of course. Why not?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I grew accustomed to not having any. I was the youngest recruit in the Pegasus Knights. All of my comrades were veterans. There was no one whom I could truly call my friend.
That's so very sad.
Oh, well, as I said, I grew accustomed to it. Besides, I did have my Pegasus to talk to, even if the chats were a bit one-sided.
I guess they would be.
Robin, guess what? I showed my new javelin to everyone in camp. They were all so complimentary. Thank you again for the help.
Don't thank me. You're the one who went out and learned smithery. I'm just glad it all worked out. If only those Pegasus Knights could see you now.
Perhaps they are looking on from the afterlife.
The afterlife?
Yes, if you believe in such things. You do know the story, don't you? How my fellow knights gave their lives so I could escape and warn your party?
Gracious, no. I mean, I knew that some of them... I didn't think those were the same knights who... I'm sorry. I didn't fully understand until this moment.
That's all right. I suppose how I put things is partly to blame.
So despite all the teasing, they loved you enough in the end to die for you?
I was surprised, too. It turns out they'd pretty much decided I was the future. The insults and so forth were just the usual hazing of a new recruit. My only regret is I wish we'd had more time to get to know each other. I only learned how much they loved me in those last awful moments.
Cordelia.
Right then. Enough self-pity. I don't want to try your patience. But I must say, it does feel good to get this off my chest.
I understand now why you don't like to be called a genius.
You do?
Remember how upset you got the first time I called you that? I thought it reminded you of a sarcastic insult, but in fact it was the opposite. When your comrades sacrificed themselves for you, you realize that they meant it.
You're rather clever yourself, working all that out on your own.
Not clever, no. Just blessed with the kind of insight close friends share. Because I am a close friend now, and I'll always be here for you.
Oh, Robin, thank you.
Cordelia, what are you doing?
I'm going to see how far I can throw my homemade javelin.
From the top of this cliff? You'll never see it again.
That's the idea. Seeing it only reminds me of my fallen comrades. If I'm ever going to be the knight they hoped I'd be, I have to let go of the past.
I dare say you're right.
So, here goes. 1, 2, 3!
Whoa, what a throw! That javelin sailed like the wind. You really are a genius. You are skilled at many things.
Oh, it's all right. I'm not going to get upset about that word anymore. And I promise not to collapse weeping into your arms ever again.
Oh, right. I had forgotten about that.
Robin, are you blushing? Don't tell me you've fallen for me.
Actually.
Just a joke.
I know, but, you were right.
Oh, I get it. Trying to get me back. Good one, Robin.
No, I'm not joking. In fact, I've never been more serious. And to prove it, here.
Oh, heavens. It's a ring.
Will you marry me, Cordelia?
Why, Robin, the thing is, yes! Oh, yes! With all that I am, I accept with all my heart!
Truly? That's wonderful. Oh, Cordelia, you've made me so happy.
Not half as happy as you've made me. Thank you. I thought nothing could warm my heart again. I shall love you above all others for the rest of my days.